Okay, so we're back today with another What If Customs video. And let me just say, first of all, will be spoilers in today's video. And this was the best episode out of the two that's released. I mean, you know, it's quite a big thing to state, considering the episode only, released last week and it's only the second episode, but it's definitely the best out of the two so far. So, and this is always the episode I was looking forward to, and it did just pay quite a good, homage, is that what you'd say? It just gave respect to Chadwick Boseman, so, I respect this episode, but let's get on with the customs now. So first up we have Black Panther, or Star-Lord, or T'Challa. I'm going to call him T'Challa because, I mean, I don't really want to call him like Star Panther, even though that sounds cool. But let's get on with the appearance first. So first of all, for the head, you want to go to custom head. You want to go to custom head 18 with the color 1. Wait, why is that? Okay, color 1 in this brown here. Then the beard in black. The wrinkle decal color doesn't matter, and that's it. Then for the hair, you want to give him afro short in black. For the arms, you just want to give him either blank purple arms, or you give him bronze tigers in purple, which I think that's what I'm going to give it. That's blue. I think that's what I'm going to give him just because it looks a lot more detailed. Like, even the tiniest bit makes it look detailed, so yeah. Then onto the torso. I've got a couple of options for you here. So first of all, you could use red hoods, which I personally would choose just because it's got the grey, it looks like a jacket more, and it just looks really good. But if you're not really into that jacket, then next best thing would be to choose, once again, bronze tigers torso. And the reason I'd say this is, one, when you colour it purple, it does look pretty good. But two, it's got like the tiger logo, which I guess you could dub it as a panther, and it's got like the little panther teeth or whatever, or like little shards around his neck, which he does have in the episode. But personally, I think the red hood one still looks better, just because, it's not got like yellow for the t-shirt. However, this one with the bronze tiger torso does have yellow on it, which isn't very apparent, but there's just another option for you if you don't have red hood. And then for the hips, you want to give him blank black hips. For the legs, you want to give him both legs with boots, colour 1 in black and colour 2 in this dark brown here. Next, moving on to personality, you want to give him health icon red, health perk standard health, voice 1, target live wire, speed normal, and it doesn't matter about the animation. For the weapons, you want to give him guns, gun colour, both weapons, dark grey, and the gun style you want is going to be gun style pistol. Next, moving on to the abilities, you want to go to the jump button. For double tap jump, you want to give him flight. And I guess you could give him hyper jump, but you don't have to. Then for the action button, you want to give him bolts. You want to give him bolt targeting, bolt colour, this sort of goldish orange colour, bolt style 7, bolt origin, weapons, even though it doesn't work. But you know the drill by this point. I'm hoping Skywalker Saga will have that. Well, actually, it better have that glitch solved. How long it's been taking. Then finally, for the skills, you want to give him grapple with the standard grapple colours that we use. If you haven't checked out any of my videos, go check out one of these, but it's just colour 1 in black, and then you want to... Okay, you know what, I'll show you. It's colour 1 in black, and then rope type 2. Then you will go with technology, acrobat, x-ray, and that is it. Then finally, I'm going to go to basic information, give him status hero and name him T'Challa with like the little apostrophe in the top. Okay, so next up we have Yondu, and I honestly think this character turned out pretty well. Same with the fact all the customs that I made today, I think are some of the best customs I've made. But anyway, So first we're going on to the appearance. You want to give him head, and we'll go to custom head 27 and make that like this really light blue here. Then you want to go to facial decal colour and give him this darker blue there. Wrinkle decal colour in just the normal blue. The eyeshadow in black. And then that is it for the face. For the hair, you want to give him short mohawk in light red. You want to give him arms. So for the right arm, you want to give him the Joker, Batman the Animated Series, in dark red. And for the left arm, you want to give him Death Storms in dark red. Then going on to the hands, you want to give him the same light blue as you did for his head. Then for the body, for preset body, you want to give him Dr. Savannah's in dark red. For the hips, you want to give him Commissioner Gordon's in dark red. And finally, for both legs, you want to give him Death Storms in dark red. Next, going on to personality. For the health, you want to give him Health Type Standard Health and Health Icon red. The voice, you want to give him Voice 1, or any male voice. For the target, you want to give him target as Mercy Graves. For speed, you just want to give him normal speed. And then for animation, you want to give him animation cool. Then going on to the abilities, you want to give him the jump button for glide, because you know, he's Mary Poppins, y'all. You don't want to give him hyper jump. For circle tap, you want to give him detective mode in dark red. And for circle hold, there is nothing. And then finally for square tap, there is bolts. You want to go with bolt origin both hands, or you know, bolt origin right hand actually. I'd probably go with the right hand. Bolt color black. Bolt style, if I can find it, style 6. And then you want to give him targeting, and then make it explosive bolts, and that's supposed to be like his arrow. Then there is nothing for square hold, but going on to skills, you want to give him grapple, the same grapple that he gave to T'Challa, technology access, acrobat, goon command, tracking in dark red, and that is it. And then finally, you want to name him Yondu. Okay, so next up we have the buff collector. You know, this is just I mean, this is quite a crazy character today, to be honest. You know, I mean, some of the characters that were in his throne room, I was considering making today, by the way, like Howard the Duck or Thane, but I just didn't end up making them. Like I didn't end up making Drax because he was in it for a couple seconds. I know he's a big character, it would have made sense for me to make him, but he wasn't that important in the episode. Maybe if he's in a future episode I'll make him, or if he's not, you can at least expect him from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 customs. That's how far I'm confirming these customs to go until 2023. So first up for the head, you want to go to custom head 24, facial decal colour white, eyeshadow, it doesn't really matter what eyeshadow you give him, wrinkle decal colour, it's sort of darker nougat colour or skin tone colour. And then annoyingly for the actual colour of the head, you want to give him, you can give him the normal like skin flesh tone colour, but you have to do it, but then because of the torso you have to do it the next, like the darker colour after that, so that's really annoying. Then for the hair, you want to give him Ra's al Ghul's hair with colour 2 in this sort of darkish light grey and colour 1 in white. For the arms, you want to give him both arms as General Zod in, again, that sort of darker skin tone. And then for both hands, you want to give him colour 1 in the darker skin tone. Next, going on to preset body, you want to give him Black Mantas in that darker skin tone, because it kind of looks like the robotic stuff he's got on his chest. For the hips, you just want to give him Adam Strange's. For both legs, you want to give him Death Storms in black, and then that's it for the appearance. Going on to personality, you want to give him invulnerability, although who knows if he's invulnerable, it just kind of looked that way from today's episode. You want to give him any male voice, target Mercy Graves, speed normal, and animation strong. Next, going on to the abilities, you want to give him double jump with double jump style 1. You want to give him hyper jump because he's super strong. Nothing square tap, nothing for square hold. The circle tap, you want to give him protective mode in blue. Why do you give him detective mode in blue? Wait, I think I've got to change that. Okay, you don't want to give him detective mode. Scrap that, guys. But you do want to give him drone access with type 3 for the drone access. Then finally, you want to give him technology access, acrobat, wall climbing, smash walls, super strength, and hazard protection. Then you want to give him status villain and name him the Collector. And next up we have Nebula, and we didn't know this character was going to be in today's episode, but we did know she was going to be in the show through the Marvel Legends figures being revealed, and I think she actually turned out to be a good character. I thought Gamora was going to be in it, but you know, instead of Star-Lord, Peter Krill, going out with Gamora, instead it's Star-Lord, Black Panther going out with Nebula. Bit weird concept, but I think it worked in the end. First of all, for the head, this was the most annoying part, is that I couldn't find any heads that had like a robotic bit on her eye, so that's annoying. But you want to give her custom head 49 in a darker light blue. Facial decal colour, you just want to give it to her in normal blue. Same with the lip colour. Then going on to the hair, you want to give her curled hair in blonde. Then going on to the arms, you will give her blank, darker, light blue arms. I don't really know what to call that shade of blue really. For both hands, you want to give her that same colour as you gave her head and her arms. For the body, you want to give her preset body as Donor Troy's in purple. Next, for the hips, you want to give her Captain Boomerangs in purple. And for the legs, you want to give her Adam Strange's with colour 1 in black and colour 2 in purple. Then moving on to personality, you want to give her health type standard and health icon red, voice 4 or any male voice, target Mercy Graves, speed normal, animation cool. Now actually on the weapons, I've changed my mind on what the weapon's going to look like. I think it would better be fit if it was gun type ray gun. I just think that looks a lot better and a lot more like her gun. And you want to give it to her like that in dark grey. For the abilities, you want to give her a double jump with double jump style 4. You don't want to give her hyper jump. For the action button, square tap, you'll give her bolt style 1, bolt origin weapon, even though it doesn't really work. You want to give it to her in blue and then with sonar bolts. Nothing for square to hold. And then for circle tap, you want to give her detective mode in blue or purple, whichever one you want. And then nothing for circle hold. Then finally, going on to skills, you want to give her grapple, the same as everybody else. Technology access, acrobat, wall climbing, X-ray, and nothing else. And finally, you want to give her status hero and give her character name Nebula. And finally, this had to be the biggest surprise of the episode, but we had Thanos in the episode and he was actually a good guy. I was shocked by that. So anyway, so first up, you want to give him head and you want to give him preset head. Actually, no, you don't want to give him preset head. You want to go to head, custom head 10, and you want to give it to him in this sort of violet colour. Then for the wrinkled decal colour, it doesn't matter. For the facial decal colour, the same colour as his head. You don't want to give him any hair because he's bald. But then for the arms, you want to go to sleeves with colour 1 as dark red and colour 2 in that sort of violet colour again. For the hands, you want to give him both hands in that violet colour. For the body, you want to give him preset body in dark red. For the hips, you want to give him Vigilante kits in dark red. And finally you want to give him legs, Deathstorm's legs in dark red. Going on to personality, you want to give him health icon red, health type standard health. Okay, that's annoying. Voice, any male voice. Target, Mercy Graves. Speed, normal. And animation, strong. For the abilities, you want to give him jump button. You give him double jump and double jump style 4. You want to give him hyper jump. Then going on to the square button, there's nothing. The circle button tap, there's nothing. The circle button hold, you give him destroy mode in style 2. Then going on to skills finally, you want to give him smash walls and super strength. And you want to give him basic information, status hero, and you want to name him Thanos. That's something I never thought I would say on this channel, calling Thanos a hero. So now that that's all done, let's get on with the character showcase. T'Challa as Star-Lord. Yondu. The Collector. Nebula. If he joined the Ravagers. All of our customs from the second episode of What If. Please let me know your opinions on my customs and the show so far. Like I said at the beginning, I think this episode was the best episode that they've released out of the two, obviously. I mean, I don't mean ever. And you should obviously be excited for next week's episode, because that episode is going to be the episode where, I don't even know how many times I said episode, where we have Vision as Ultron, and this is going to, well, I think it is, if those like graphs were accurate. However, I think some of them are inaccurate because, you know, he said there was an episode based around the Buff Collector, but this isn't today's episode, so you know, it could be fake. But you should still be excited for next week's episode, as always, because I deliver some pretty good customs in my opinion. No, I don't mean to, what's the phrase? Toot my own horn or something? I don't know. Anyway, I guess this is the end, possibly a Black Panther video for the Avengers game later today. Obviously subscribe so that you don't miss out on that. Hopefully the glitches are stopped. And I'll mention something that kind of happened after I played the Black Panther DLC, but we'll talk about that when I do the next video. Peace out, bye bye, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Again.